And now story time with Moonlightblood. What's up, guys? Sorry I haven't been recording recently, but I've been a bit busy and been catching up on a few things. But as you can see, my hair's gone different. I changed my style of it. More makeup than I used to wear. It's just bizarre. I'm just changing the way I look now, and except from the clothes, I kind of like the clothes I already wear. But now, I haven't really been recording this much in a while because, like I said, I've been busy catching up with a few things, a few programs that I love. And I guess recording for YouTube just didn't really cross my mind like it used to. Yeah, new glasses too. Looks a bit weird. I can't really remember what I said last time in the last episode of my life. So I'm just gonna say whatever comes to mind. When I was I think I might have been about 16, I think. And like I said in the last episode, that's when I pretty much started doing online dating, because obviously doing offline dating it's kind of turned out not to be my thing, because obviously people get hurt when they're doing offline dating. So I just went to online dating, and for some reason when I'm doing online dating I feel more safer, and I don't really feel that safe doing offline dating, because obviously if you're doing offline dating, the person you're dating can hit you, can pretty much get you pregnant and just leave you. But it's not like that with online dating, and that's why I felt a bit safer when I was doing it. Back in those days, I went hyper a lot. I went hyper on the coke mainly, but now I'm kind of changing myself. I'm kind of trying to eat more healthy, and because obviously when you get called fat, it kind of takes its toll on you, and you just try to change the way you look, basically, and you try to eat more healthy stuff. It's like I went off coke, so now I'm drinking Vimto Zero. Sometimes I drink it's kind of like a strawberry shake, but it's not a milkshake. It's just a healthy drink, which is just strawberries blended up. So yeah, I've been drinking that a lot now as well, and I've hardly been eating a lot, which is kind of weird. I don't really eat as much as I used to. I mean, when I was in my teen years, I used to eat a lot. I never used to stop eating at all. But since I had when I was I think I might have been in secondary school. Yeah, secondary school. I haven't long started secondary school, and I started getting ill a lot. And it's like I used to get dizzy spells, and I couldn't keep my balance, and I had to stay off school for a while because obviously I felt sick, and I puked a lot as well. And my mum took me to her friend's house one time, and I had that day off school because I thought that I wouldn't feel too bad. So I went with her, and I stood in the hallway of her house, and her ex-boyfriend saw that I was going to fall backwards. So I fell backwards and I almost hit the floor, but my mum caught me just in time. And I went all white, like I've seen a ghost, but I'm pretty much white anyway, as you could tell. I'm just pale. And yeah, ever since then, I haven't really eaten much at all. I used to eat loads, tons. Anyway, I used to eat tons of food all the time. But now, I would say I have my lunch at work. That's a bit echoey. My lunch at work, I usually have dinner when I get home, but that's around, I think that's about 5ish or so. And that's usually pretty much all I eat all day. Sometimes, if I eat something during the day, I don't really get hungry, so I don't have my dinner. So my appetite's pretty much changed as I grow up. And ever since then, I've just changed completely. And like I said, getting called fat, that does not help. That just makes you lose confidence. And but I'm pretty much used to it. I mean, I got called fat my whole life, but it doesn't really bother me anymore. I just don't let it get to me at all. Because at the end of the day, people have their own opinions. If they think you're fat, that's their opinion. I mean, they shouldn't exactly say that just to get to you and to get you down. Because I used to get called fat a lot at school. I was pretty much bullied at school sometimes. And every time I got called fat, I never used to eat. I used to go on like a hunger strike. And Mum asked me why I'm not eating. And I told her. So she went to the school. And that did not go down well. It's like one time this girl was bullying me. And she threatened me about something. I can't remember what she threatened me about. And I told my mum about it. And my mum went there, burst into the art classroom, and that girl just hid in the cupboard. And my mum just opened the door. And yeah, it kind of, I think my mum threatened her as well. So it didn't quite go down too well. And then obviously she got called into the principal's office, and my mum goes, well, you're not doing anything about it, so I'm just going to take matters into my own hands and do something about it myself. And, oh, God, that did not go down too well. But luckily, after that time, that girl did not bully me again. She just stayed well away from me, and I stayed well away from her as well. But it feels kind of weird recording again, because I haven't been recording in a while. So, I've just been doing other things. It's like I used to talk a lot on Facebook, and I hardly ever do that anymore. I don't know, maybe I'm growing out of it or something. I honestly have no idea whatsoever. But yeah, there's that part of the story. And then obviously I got older. Like everyone gets older. And, well, I'm 26 now, going to be 27 soon. It's just all too much, you know? And like I said in previous videos, don't call people fat, because at the end of the day, they don't really deserve it. And if you don't like the way they look, and then it's simple really, you just don't look at them. But that person that called me fat hasn't spoken to me in ages now, which I'm actually kind of happy about. Because at the end of the day, I don't need people like that in my life that's giving me hassle. And it's like, as I was growing up, not only did people call me names, but people also used me. So I don't really talk to those people that used me anymore. I kind of outgrown them as well. My family, well, we didn't really keep in touch much, my family. It's like I've got my dad's side of the family that never really talks to us hardly anymore. So I don't really talk to any family members anymore. It's like we all grew apart or something. Recently, one of my cousins wanted to he didn't want to buy it, he just wanted to have my PS3, and my mum told him that I've already sold it, which I have in this kind of underneath my desk. But I wasn't going to give it to him anyway, because it had probably broken in like a few days, and I don't know, I just want to keep it for myself. I'm kind of selfish like that. I'd rather keep my systems and my games instead of giving them away. Because if I was going to sell it, I'd rather sell it to someone that actually wanted to buy it, not just have it for free. And I don't know, that cousin just does my head in anyway, so I wasn't going to say it to him anyway. Or well, give it to him anyway, because he already has too much more stuff as it is. It's like, he has a bunch of my DVDs, especially my favourite ones. He has a bunch of them, and I had to get them all back again, because I missed them. It's like, he even has my Lion King DVD, and I completely love Lion King. So I went to the shop and bought another Lion King DVD, so I got that again. He took a bunch of my DVDs, and I wasn't happy about it when I got told about it. I completely went mental, because obviously if they're my DVDs, you shouldn't really give them away without my permission, you know. So yeah, I kind of went mad at my mum about that one. I know there isn't really much to say in the story, because I don't know, well, like I said, I don't really remember how far I got in the last episode to begin with, but yeah, where I haven't been recording in a while, I can't remember how far I got in the last episode. But I think this is probably the last episode, because I can't really remember what other stuff that should be said. As far as I know, I've said everything that needs to be said. But as you can tell, it's not really much of a life, is it? Because, well, I was always the indoor type. I never went outside. I did when I was younger, but now I don't. I'm just always in my room chilling, playing games sometimes, or watching stuff on the internet that I need to watch. I used to be completely obsessed with wrestling, but I don't really watch it anymore. I guess I kind of grew out of it, and I was like the biggest wrestling fan ever, and I used to meet loads of wrestling fans on the internet. They are still into wrestling, but I'm not. So I think I might have outgrown it. I used to watch it all the time, but now I don't watch it, don't miss it. I would have thought that I would have missed it, but I don't. I don't miss it one single bit. It's just weird. I guess as people get older, they just grow apart from other things. And now I'm pretty much obsessed with Minions. So I've got all the Minion DVDs so far. I guess my style of hair is changing. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't know what's happened to me. I guess I just had a wake-up call and thought, you know what, I'll try this, I'll try that. But it's like, I never used to wear foundation, but now I do. I don't know. I never used to really watch Glee, and now I do. I'm on season 5 at the moment, and there's only 6 seasons. But my colour of my clothing hasn't changed. I'm still wearing black. That is something that will never change. Obviously, my eyeliner is dark, like it always is anyway. I've been thinking about getting like a different colour in my hair, maybe blue tips or something, but I'll get my hair tested first anyway. I've got to get it tested for bleach, because they've got to bleach it first. Yeah. It's weird how people can just, as they get older, they just change. It's like they're not the same person anymore, you know? I don't know. I know for a fact that I'm not the same person anymore. I'm completely different. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, I thought I'd just record this to let people know that I'm not dead, that I'm not gone anywhere, that I'm still around, and just let you know that I've been a bit busy with work and catching up my programs and everything lately, that I haven't really made a video. Well, mainly because I never really knew what to make a video about. I'm that kind of type that I don't know what to make a video about. I'm just weird. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face and subscribe to join the Moonlight Clan. Bye guys.